than what we were living in a year or two ago. I just want to give some context to the people who are new to our group. So 2 years ago, we started with this new EMR. It was very stressful, like it is for any hospital that does a new EMR, especially for us who are, that's like what we do all day long is deal with the EMR. And we had superb leadership from RJ taking us through that. It was much more painless than I think most of us expected it to be. We had lots of extra staffing involved to make it as painless as it could possibly be. I think it was handled as well as any such transition could be expected to be handled. But once we got through that, we still dealt with the fact that we had ever-increasing numbers. We had a single person on swing shift who could be called upon to get 12, 15 admissions. And then we came up with a backup system. So then if you were at home hoping to have a night off between shifts, you could get called in to help with the 12 or 15 admissions. That's where I first came up with the term "share the suck," and it was yeah, it wasn't funny at the time to me. It was more of a plea for help. But in any case, we had night shifts starting at 9 o'clock, where you were completely on your own from 9 until the morning, meaning that you could also get 12 or 15 admissions all by yourself. And it was pretty hairy for a while. And now we look at this group, and I mean, it's just night and day. I mean, what we have here today is just, I don't think any of us a year ago, 2 years ago, if someone had told us, hey, guess what? RJ is going to be so awesome that he's going to like double the size of our group and make working here actually a pleasure, we probably would have said, yeah, in your dreams. But he did it. And so I just want to recognize RJ. I've had the opportunity, like a lot of you have had, to work in many different hospitals, in the military and lots of different military units. I think I know a little bit about what makes a good leader. I'm not one, that's why I'm just a regular hospitalist. But for me, there's 3 important things about being a good leader, which I think RJ exemplifies. So, first of all, a good leader takes good care of his people and looks to their well-being, and I think RJ has done that spectacularly. I think the fact that he has made this group what it is means that he cares about us being happy when we come to work, and I think that's a huge mark of a great leader. Secondly, I think good leaders help their people to be successful, and I feel, I can't speak for the rest of you, but I feel like with the way our group is right now, I can finally be the doctor that I want to be. I can take time with patients. I can talk to them and their families. I don't feel like when a nurse tells me, hey, there's a family that needs to talk to you, I'm like, oh, holy cow, how am I going to see my 20 patients today? And that's a huge deal. I mean, that's really, really a huge deal, that we can not only deliver, standard of care, but that we can go beyond that and be kind of the excellent physicians we want to be, because we're not burned out and overburdened. And the third thing is that my favorite leader of all time said that a good leader is the servant. And when we've had these holes in the schedule, shifts that needed to be filled, things like that, I don't think anybody's done more to jump in and do that than RJ has. Usually without a lot of us even knowing about it. And I've seen lots of leaders who are very good at assigning people to do all the crap that no one else wants to do. And to me, it's super impressive that RJ has always taken the lead and stepping into the gaps and being the first one to sacrifice and put himself out there for the benefit of the group. So we put a little thing together, a little memento for RJ, and we have I think most of us here, at least once during our time here, have said that no good deed goes unpunished. but in this case, hopefully a good deed can go recognized. And so this, hopefully you've got a place in your house where you've got a spare wall where you can put this up, and if you hate it, you can just put it under your bed or something. Anyway, so this will go up on your wall someplace. This is a Beatles record. Here Comes the Sun. And I thought that that was a perfect anthem for our group, that we were in a pretty dark place a year or two ago, and it's completely changed. And we're smiling again, which says a lot. So anyway, we've got some comments on there from almost everybody. I think we managed to get almost everybody. So
this is seriously the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. I mean, I don't know if you can understand how much that means. This group's meant everything to me, you know, professionally and personally for the last 10 years. Yeah, I love you guys. Wow. All right, I didn't say